Signal for readiness is given. Judd puts the disc up. Fielded by Whitlock to Broughton and Whitlock. We've seen this combination do some amazing things so far. Comes wide to the near sideline. Peter Hoban puts a shot up. It's got a lot of fade, but there's two underneath it. Is it Pickering who's going to come down with it? Yes, it is. A great early start for the Huripari offense. Nice chase by Samantha Ruhlman to try and shut that one down, but Pickering walks away with it. Lachlan Robertson on the mark, not enough to shut down Peter Hoban's throws. Soper, too quick with the disc, manages to find Haberfield on the far sideline. 20 meters away from a score. Big shot goes up. That's Jack Keddy to put one on for MDC Shield. Broughton comes near side to Neil, back to Whitlock. There's the hammer. Looking for Hogg. A great score by Huripari, going up by 1. Loosing the disc early. Continues running through. Thornton's not in position. Haberfield puts a shot up. Aldridge and Kenny. It's Kenny. Finds Swanson. And the reset doesn't come away. Disc going back to Shield. Swanson really closing in, but Robertson has the disc again. To Parsons. To Neil. To Robertson. That's a break. MDC Shield. Van Turnhout quick to shut that off. It's Whitlock. The Shield defense making sure there's no easy passes, except for that one. McAdam puts one through to Danielle Paul to bring us back to serve. The call from the sideline, see zone, see zone. Shield sideline players recognizing that it's a zone defense. The play looks like the turnover is going to stand. A great call. And a break opportunity here for Huripari. Finds McAdam just outside. A pick has been called in the end zone. On the mark, McAdam on the doorstep. Puts one across to Mara Neal for the score. 2 steps to shake free of Eva Weatherall as Huripari go up by 1. Very good movement. Comes wide for Haberfield on the near sideline. Back to center field for Neal. Aldridge slowly closing. Parsons has it. Huripari defense starting to lag a little bit. There's more space than they'd like. McAdam tries to make a play, but it's not there. Haberfield has the disc and throws it away on the reset. Jack Keddy too close to let that up line go. It goes around to Aldridge. To Neal on the far sideline, marked by Parsons. Shot up the bows for Aldridge and the score. It's Huripari up by 2. But Huripari not willing to make the same mistake, playing safe. Aldridge to Neal. Aldridge pushes up line, gets the steps away from Andrew Neal and walks away with the score. Beck Soper, safe choice as MDC Shield set up in a vertical stack with Forsyth as the handler. Threads one up to Haberfield again. Pushes up. Who's there for it? Big Bowen wanted it, but Nick Whitlock makes a clean play for Huripari and impose himself on those other matchups, which he would have favorably. It's Hoban with the disc now. Fakes off Swanson. Lets one rip to the far sideline. It's fading back. Question as to whether or not that was in. We're going to get to see that one again in slow motion. It's that back left foot still within bounds as he secures possession.
Looks like that out call is being contested and sent back to where the throw occurred on Peter Hoban.
Probably the right call to contest that if players aren't able to come to a conclusion.
A high shot goes up, just tipped out of the hands of the Huripari receiver. Haberfield with the disc now, right on the end zone.
Finds Robertson.
The pick has been called.
Robertson tries to push up line again, but it's not going to happen. He has to go wide, but it's got a lot of height to it. Kitty underneath it, no hesitation. That is Eva Witherall with the score. Great to see a powerful team like Huripari come through and really challenge them in a way they haven't. Speaking of challenges, it's Whitlock putting one up for McAdam. He's got the pace. He's got the point. What a great score for Huripari. Huge put from the blue bomber, Mr. Nicholas Whitlock. Whitlock just whipping those arms around, generating so much pace behind that disc for McAdam to pull that one in.
Looks like MDC set out in a side stack with an isolation of Liam Haverfield in the middle. And now transitioning as Huripari come down in a junk.
And they force a turn. Maybe looking to exploit that Haverfield matchup. Mara Neal has the disc. What a grab by Whitlock. A laser beam through. Hogg takes to the ground for the score. What a beautiful play by Huripari. Whitlock has to go up. Comes down with it. Drops low. An absolute bullet. Back to Haverfield. Pushing to the far sideline for Witherall. Paul gets in front, tries to put the mark on, but the disc goes back to Haverfield anyway. It's Whitlock. Haverfield puts one up for Witherall. A great point to bring them back within two. Swanson to Whitlock near sideline.
Whitlock sends it deep to Zoe.
It's
Wide
Reisner.
open.
Reisner comes down with it. That is going to be our half-time. Huripari. It's Bowen wanting an assist. Playing it safe. Goes back to Neal. Hoban is aggressive, but the hammer over the top finds Ketty with the disc unmarked. Back to Neal. Ketty again. Nice, lot of float. It's Haverfield with the score. Quickly works back with Neal. Straight through to the near sideline. Puts a big shot up. It's McAdam underneath it for the score. Huripari up against the Huripari zone. It's O'Connor, Pickering, and Hogg pressuring it. Hogg, the big man, right up front, using that wingspan to really force towards those other spaces, despite a great layout. That's the one. O'Connor over Bowen. Huripari to break double digits. Parsons has to let loose. Little bit of fade towards that far sideline. Not Parsons struggling to keep up. It's the Bodis with the modus for the score. Nikki Bodis takes us to 11-6. A great cut there. A great touch by Hamish Thornton. Hamish Thornton has the disc. Hoban with it, puts a hammer up for Swanson in the score. Huripari go to 12, doubling MDC Shield point total for the first time in this match.
Reisner.
Robertson puts it up. Haverfield and Hoban testing each other. Hoban gets in front.
An absolutely incredible bid by Hoban.
McAdam tries to get it, stripped by the ground. Puts a hammer up, but it's Witherall who comes down with it. To Whitlock again, over the top to Paul, to Broughton, and Neal for the score. Sends a big hammer up for the wide open Beck Soper. A great score for MDC Shield. In front of the zone, but Broughton has the disc, supported by Hoban and Whitlock. There's the turn. Neal to Fitzpatrick. To Neal. Whitlock sags off to shut down the deep threat. Witherall over Reisner. Quick flashes of the backhand to try and test the defense. Neal can't get free of Hoban, but she can. Big hammer fake. Gets a bite out of the defense. Layout block by Eva Witherall as Whitlock tries to air bounce one through the zone. The disc checked in, goes wide to Neal. Puts one up for Van Turnhout, who gets it. MDC Shield hitting double digits on their point total. Straight back through the middle of the zone as it scrambles to cover. It's Whitlock to Broughton. Gets in front of Judd. Whitlock very close, puts a crossfield shot up. What a grab by Rebecca Pickering to take Huripari within one of the victory. A huge play. Thornton pressuring the mark. A laser beam to the far side.
Huge bid by Mara Neal, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, taken by Haberfield. Long shot goes up. Haberfield in pursuit, but massive pressure from Daniel Aldridge on Huripari.
Not enough to stop Haberfield with the second bid. Has to go back to Broughton. The rain coming in very heavy now. The zone starts to collapse around to shut down Broughton. Whitlock puts the hammer up. It's wide open for O'Connor and the score. A little cheeky honey to finish off the tournament. The 2022 Division 1 New Zealand Mixed Ultimate Champions are Huripari from Wellington.